What's up, friends? Welcome or welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and I'm bringing you a video all about your next unexpected change, your next major shift happening in your life. And this is just an exciting video because who doesn't want to know about this, right? And I had to finagle these bad boys to make sure that they stood up pretty cool so you could see them nicely for the thumbnail and this portion of the video. So yeah, we have 3 narwhals, 3 tarot decks, 3 groups, 3 piles for you to choose from, and yeah, we're going to take a look at like the next unexpected change coming into your life and how that's going to affect you and things like that. So without further ado, because I know you guys do not love a long intro, we just want to dive straight on in. I do want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for your love and support. I appreciate all of you so much. I can't say it enough. And I also want to say please beware of scammers out there. I only have one Instagram account and I only have one YouTube account. Beware of them, and a TikTok. So I always link them down below. Beware of scammers. I don't have backup accounts. I will never DM you to solicit you for a personal reading. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, you can do so by emailing me here, which I will also drop in the description box. I'm working on a website to get that up for you guys, so you can just book straight on my website and things like that. But yes, please beware of scammers out there. And yeah, the sky's starting to move, so let's get into your pile selection, okay? We have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. As you can see, they already started to shift and move from the tape because they're kind of heavy on the top. Starting off with pile 1, we have the green narwhal here with the green witch tarot. I'm going to take the tape off already. So here you are, pile 1, green narwhal and the green witch tarot. I'm going to just randomly cut the deck so you can see the artwork here. The 8 of Pentacles, really cool tarot deck. So that's pile 1, green witch tarot and green narwhal. Pile 2, you have the orange narwhal and the essential tarot. And this is the tarot deck that I picked up from a lovely subscriber, Robin. And you have the Empress card showing up for you when I cut the deck randomly. And pile 3, you have the blue narwhal and the Tarot of the Divine. So I'm going to randomly cut. And the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles. Awesome. So as usual, you guys can pause the video here and take all the time you need to select the pile you feel drawn to the most, and I will drop the timestamps down below and meet you at your reading. Let's have pile 1 if you chose the green narwhal and or the green witch tarot. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and put your narwhal over here. I feel like you guys are definitely stepping in to something great and divine. Feels very good, you know, like, I don't know, I'm feeling like pep in my step. You have the 8 of Pentacles when we cut, and I feel like that's foreshadowed quite a bit because I can see almost like a cartoon image. I don't know what the cartoon is, but it looks cartoon-like in my head of somebody. Now, of course, it doesn't matter what you identify as because my guides just kind of show me an image to tell you a story that hopefully relates to how you're feeling. At least that's what I'm interpreting this as. And so it's like, it's almost like having a lack of confidence in maybe not yourself, but at the same time, yes, you know, like what I mean is like not necessarily in who you are, but like your abilities and how worthy you are of, you know, what it is that you want and what it is that you desire and things like that, like being able to have the things that you desire and being worthy of the opportunities that come your way and things like that. And it could have to do with certain relationships in your life, having to let go of these things. And also, because of the Eight of Pentacles, I just feel like you are someone who works really hard at getting that validation, and not necessarily because you need it, but it does help to boost that confidence also. It's almost like that extra push that you have, the okay, it gives you that glimmer of hope, that glimmer of like, I can see like the little spark reflecting in my little globe here, and it just reminds me of like a glimmer of hope, a glimmer, like that little spark within you that like starts to light up, that you can do this, that you are worthy, that you have what it takes. But then like, if you don't get that validation from somebody, if you don't get that like pat on the back, like, hey, you're doing a good job, I appreciate you and stuff like that, it's almost like you doubt yourself, or you feel like, you know, you question, like, am I doing something wrong? Did I mess up in some way? Should I have done it differently? When really it's not that at all. It's about trusting that you don't always have to hear that, trusting that you are worthy, trusting that the things that you do, and not even having to be the things that you do, you know, you are worthy all on your own. You are worthy regardless of what you do or you don't do, you know. And I feel like, especially with your narwhal being green, you have a heart of gold, you know. And I think people really see that. Maybe you don't get told that quite often, and maybe, you know, people take advantage of that, and oftentimes that leaves you feeling empty, or that leaves you feeling drained in some way. Like your vessel gets drained really quickly because people are so quick to just take from you, and you're so quick to give, you know, because your heart is so pure and so open and willing to do that, you know. And that says a lot about your character, and just how incredible you are, and how loving and how giving and how pure and incredible you are. It's just incredible. Pile one, truly just an amazing group of people. And even like as I talk, I feel like my voice is kind of shaky. Not necessarily because you feel timid or anything like that, but maybe there's something that you've gone through recently that made you feel a lack of confidence, or a lack of worthiness towards something, and it could be the next unexpected change coming in. But I have some pre-shuffled oracles. I wasn't sure. I'm always not sure what I should do first, so let's just get tarot. Since I started shuffling, what's the next unexpected change coming in for pile one? And as always, take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, because this is a general reading. Normally I have 4 piles. I could only find 3 narwhals that are, why am I having such a hard time saying that word? What is the next unexpected change happening for pile 1, please? We have the Holly King reverse, which is the Hermit reversed. What is the next unexpected change happening for pile 1, please? Okay. I have the Eight of Pentacles, and that's what we cut for you at your pick a pile. We have the King of Athenes, which is the King of Swords. 3 of Athenes. The Hanged. I'm sorry, the Horned God reversed. The back of your deck for now is the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. So pile 1, I feel like the next unexpected change coming in is you coming out of a period of really going within yourself. You know, you might have been in a period of isolation because of some sort of heartbreak situation. You know, you might have been going through a lot of grief, a lot of pain, and really working through it, working on yourself. And now it's time for you to come out of it, you know, rise up and really see the truth for what it is, that it's not always about you. You know, it's not always, and when I say that, it's like not like you're being selfish or anything. You know what I mean? It's like it's not always like you are the problem that you had to work on, but it's like this pat on the back from your spirit team and your higher self and the universe, that you really went within to see what it is that you could work on within yourself in order for you to come out on the other side and be more clear on what it is that you need to go forward in your life. You know, what it is that you need to plan and be more, take your authority back, take your power back. Because I feel like there is this air of not feeling powerless in that regard, like when it came to this heartbreak situation. And when I say heartbreak, it's not necessarily romantic heartbreak, although it very well could be. You know, you could have dealt with something that really broke your heart, that really took away from you a relationship of some kind that you had to really let go of. And it was just like, now it's time to let go of that. Now it's time to, you know, release it and finally let it come to an end with this Nine of Wands reversed at the back of your deck. And what's behind that? The Four of Athenes, which is the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's coming out of a period of rest. It's finally getting back into action and allowing yourself to move on and start a new cycle in your life, you know. And so I feel like the next can you hear Sky? The next unexpected change coming in for you is coming out of this period and really shifting into something new, shifting into something of, you know, coming out as this. I feel like this is the pivotal part of your read here, is this king stepping into this King of Swords energy, and you having this egoless view on, I won't say view, egoless perspective of how you see things now, whether it be from your perspective or someone else's perspective, because you went within yourself to really work on things. You know, you really took the time to master your feelings, to really heal, to really honor yourself and your feelings, and to let yourself, you know, do what you needed in order for you to stand in your power and take it back. Because you, like I said, you were in a place where you felt like you didn't have that power anymore. Almost like an energy of like giving up and throwing in the towel on certain things and just being like, well, if this is the things that are going to be handed to me, then what's the point? You know, it kind of feels like that. And again, if this does not necessarily resonate, maybe there's another pile for you. And I do want to say that I feel like your guides are so proud of you. I'm proud of you that you've come out on this. Look at this Page of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. It's like you're coming out even more inspired and ready to move forward and ready to start something new, start something fresh, and have that fresh perspective on things, you know, and just let go of what has held you back for so long, you know. Getting into your pre-shuffled oracles, because we have them here. You had a bonus card, by the way. If you see, you have two of these. We have number 2, Liberty. We have Beyond the Ordinary. I'm going to rearrange this because it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And Hope. So, pile 1. With that being said, like, this truly is about you stepping into your confidence, you know, letting go, making the choice to stand and take back your power, to be self-determined and make this move. You know, you are good enough, you are worthy enough. It's you letting go and finding hope. It's you taking, like, this origami crane. Oh my gosh, I was going to say rose, but it's not. Maybe roses have a significance, because that was what I was going to say, and it does not even look like a rose. But anyway, when it comes to like taking a piece of paper and turning it into a beautiful crane with origami art, I feel like it's you finding that hope, seeing that you can take a piece of paper, an ordinary square piece of paper, and fold it into something beautiful and create art with it. You know, it's like you're seeing that you're worthy and capable of doing that. You don't need anybody's validation. You don't need anybody's permission to take your power back to be able to do that and say like, hey, you can go do that. Excuse me. Sometimes when I get excited, channeling, period, any kind of channeling, I burp. It's just the energy moving. Anyways, beyond the ordinary, I feel like this really is speaking about you trusting in the unknown. You know, everything is exactly as it should be. You know, this whole situation that happened before, that turmoil that you are feeling, that pain that you've gone through, and the shitty situation that you were in and no longer that you're coming out of, and like maybe you are still feeling it and you're not sure, like you're like, what is this unexpected change coming? Like I need to hear about this. I need something to give me hope. This is it. It's you trusting that, you know, it's coming, trusting that you don't know exactly what it is just yet, but trusting that it's coming, because guess what? You're worthy of it. You are worthy of great things, and great things. I don't know why I keep saying that, but you really, really are. I feel like beyond the ordinary really speaks to say how extraordinary you are and how capable you are of accomplishing such extraordinary things. I think it's also really interesting how you have 2 full moon cards here, indicating that, you know, full moon cycles is when what is the best time for you to release things. It's when it's the best time for you to write down what you want to release, and, you know, meditate with the moon cycle of the full moon to release said things, so that with the new moon coming in, you can bring in the new energy, what you want to bring in, right? And so I hope that made sense when I said it, because it sounded funny, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. The fact that you're full moon in Virgo here, you are good enough, is green, like your Narwhal, and how we talked about your heart, because it's the heart chakra color, right? How loving you are, how much healing and compassion that you are having. You have so much compassion for other people. It's time for you to have it for yourself. And you're going through this healing energy and this open heart energy. It's time for you to allow yourself to have that energy for yourself. You know, be more kind to yourself, be more gentle with yourself, and understand that you are worthy of the things that you desire. It's time for you to set yourself free, this little precious dove in the cage. You know, fly away and really be free. Like, look at this, the dove and the crane, it's so similar, you know, just one is paper and one is an actual thing. And then even in this card, it's kind of like feathery, like a bird, you know, and just, you are beyond the ordinary. It's time to go free, release this bird into the world and allow it to just set yourself free. I feel like doves also represent peace, and that's just what is coming for you, is peace, this unexpected change. And I know you're sitting here and you're like, really, Krista, that's the unexpected change is peace? Well, let's find out a little more about this, okay? I don't feel like it's just peace. I feel like it's you needing to let go, and by you letting go and healing, you're bringing forward something incredible. And look, when I cut the deck, 9 of chalices, 9 of cups, you're having wish fulfillment come in. And in order for this stuff to come in order for what you've been manifesting into your life to come in, you need to let go of the things that are not for you anymore. You need to let go of the negativity. You need to let go of the pain, let go of the hurt, let go of the things that are not serving you anymore. And I know so many people say that all the freaking time. Let go, release. Let go of the things that are not serving you. Walk away from what's not serving you. But it's true. You know, there's a reason why people feel so stuck and stagnant and why things are not moving forward. And it's because there's so much space being held there for the things that are not really meant for you, you know, the things that are no longer meant for you anymore. And so it's time for you to do that. Look on the other side of this deck, the battle wagon, number 7. This is the chariot in this deck. For you to move forward, you need to let go. You need to have balance. And like the fact that these are 2 white horses, when normally it's 1 black horse and 1 white, representing shadow and light, having more balance. I think it speaks a lot to say, like, you need to let go of the shadowy part, the more negative part. And not to say that there is, you know, toxic positivity is like a thing. I'm saying, like, because you've been dwelling a little bit for a long time within your darkness, nothing wrong with that. That comes a lot of healing, a lot of growth, a lot of, you know, realizations happen in the darkness, definitely. But what your guides here are saying, what your higher self is saying, is it's time to come back to the light now. What can you tell us about pile 1's unexpected change? Next unexpected change. We have the Page of Chalices, which is what we saw behind in the back of the deck. We have the Four of Cups. What can we expect? What can pile 1 expect? Wait. What can you tell us about pile 1's next unexpected change? We have the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lovers. Let me fix this, because I think I can fit it if I like pull it down like this. These cards are shorter. Yay. What can you tell us about pile 1's next unexpected change? The Moon reversed. And the Two of Chalices reversed. We also have the Queen of Pentacles speaking out, which I guess we're going to take. The Nine of Pentacles at the back. Okay, pile 1. I feel like for some of you, some secrets had come to the surface about a certain relationship, and that's why it had to fall apart. And these things had to fall apart, and you had to make a choice to let go and walk away from it, because you were actually manifesting a change. You were manifesting this change. You were manifesting this better thing to come into your life, and this had to fall apart for a good reason, you know? It could be that things weren't just weren't like happening the way that you want, or you wanted a love that was more true and more or a relationship. I won't say love, because I feel like not all of you is this necessarily going to be a romantic situation. This could be a relationship revolving around work, especially with the Pentacles showing up here, like a creative type of relationship or a business type of relationship, definitely, in which there were just some things hidden beneath the surface that were causing a lot of, I won't say necessarily chaos, so that's the first word that's popping up, but definitely some sort of friction, some sort of disruption, some sort of, it just was not happening in the way that it should have been. It was just ordinary and not extraordinary, you know? And so you were really manifesting something in which things could change, in which things could be better and be improved. However, this could not happen with this person because they were not the person this was meant to happen with. And so the universe did its thing in which it had to fall apart. It had to take it away. It had to come and disrupt the peace. It disrupted the whole thing. It did its tower moment type thing. And unfortunately, it feels like shit at the time, and we might not understand it at the time or even now until later when something else comes in, because we were manifesting it, and it feels like we missed out on an opportunity sometimes during that time, which this card is often most translated as the apathetic card, right? Where we have FOMO, where we're missing out, fear of missing out, where we're missing out on opportunities. The grass is greener on the other side, and like we're just bored with life. But this also represents us manifesting something better, something new, because we're not happy or content with the way things are, not necessarily satisfied with what we have in front of us, right? And so we're manifesting something better. Sometimes that something better is right there, you know, it's right there, and we just don't necessarily just turn around and look because we're so we're so busy sitting in that like pity mode, like, why is this happening, what's going on, you know? But ultimately it feels like this next unexpected change is someone better, someone who is meant to come in, soul family. You know, for some of us, this could be soulmate. Like, this is definitely soulmate. But sometimes when I say that word, I think people automatically assume, like, romantic soulmate. But if you've been here on my channel for quite some time, you guys already know how I feel about that. Like, we have romantic soulmates, and we have soulmates who are, like, platonic soulmates. You know, soulmates who are, like, friends, who are family members, who are, like, soul sisters. Like, people who are, like, a part of our soul tribe, you know, like you guys are a part of my soul tribe. If you guys are part of the fam here, you guys know we vibe together, we get it, you know. It makes sense. Like, there's some people that you just meet right away and you just, it's almost like you feel that familiarity with them, like you've known them forever and you click and you vibe, and it's like, where have I known you before? And it's because your souls recognize one another, you know. And like, this is kind of that next unexpected change, is you kind of realizing and holding out hope that somebody better is coming through, and that somebody better is your soul family, is your soulmate, is that person who you are meant to have this relationship with, whether it be a business relationship or a creative relationship or a friendship with, or like a romantic relationship with. You know, it's going to vary for each of you, because like I said, it does feel like it's going to be different for the different people watching here. You know, it's not necessarily one or the other. Definitely does feel like a lot of inspiring type of energy. Like, when you see them, they really light you up, they make you feel inspired, like you can do anything, like you have that glimmer of hope again, you know, that fire inside of you gets lit, and they make you realize that you are good enough, that you can do anything. They help you feel that, like, pep in your stuff again, like how I was saying in the beginning of your reading. And it's almost as if they have seen you the way that you should have been seen by that other person, like from the very start, you know. It's almost like this is exactly how everybody should see you, because they see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? And like, pile one, you guys are absolutely beyond the ordinary. You're extraordinary, as I've been saying this whole time. And this person sees that, and they help you realize that. And I think that, like, this unexpected change is helping you to realize just how powerful you are, just how much you can step into this energy of, you know, you can do anything, you can conquer the world, you can conquer your dreams, you can go after whatever, you can, you know, achieve the love that you've been desiring, you can go after the dream job, you can literally do whatever it is that you put your heart and your soul into, whatever you put your mind towards, because they see you. They see you for who you are. They see your heart. They see your soul. They see your spark. They see you for who you are and all that you can do. And they love you, you know, for who you are and all that you are. And it doesn't matter how much you can do, how much money you make right now. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters is they see your heart of gold. They see your soul, and they know you for you. And that's enough. That's more than enough, in fact. And I think that that's helping you to step into this energy here. Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like pre-Empress energy. And it's you stepping into that, taking your power back of this abundant, vibrant queen energy. And when I say that, I don't mean to like say like you have to be female or anything like that. You guys know I'm all inclusive here. It's just energy. But it's like you having this abundant energy where you can nurture and grow and tend to the things that you want to tend to, whether it be love, family, business, your work, career, anything that is, you know how to like tend to your crops, and it'll blossom and bloom and give back to you. You don't have that lack mindset anymore. You don't ever have that feeling of like, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, like somebody thinks I'm shitty, somebody thinks I'm ugly, somebody thinks I'm this or that. Like, they help you realize, they help you really see the best parts of you, because they see the best parts of you. You know what I'm saying? And so I hope that's coming across correctly in the way that I'm trying, like the intention is there. Like, I hope you understand. There's always someone trying to misconstrue my words. So I hope you guys get it. But yeah, I'm curious. Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, so I feel like this person look, I'm so excited. I'm shaking. I feel like there might be a little bit of delays if you hold on to this past part a little too long. So just be mindful of that for some of you. Ultimately, by you letting go and releasing the old, you're making space for this new thing to come through. Okay, pile 1. Let's close out with advice and guidance from the universe. Actually, I decided to close out with these tea leaf cards because I think it's more fun. I don't get to use these very often, and I think you guys like these. Oh lordy. We have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Let's get, because I only broke it into 2 piles, so let's get 2 from each. We have Scales. Keep your life in balance. Yes. Keep your life in balance. The back of your deck. Opportunities are waiting for you. Pile 1. Let's do the other side now. What can pile 1? What's the next? What do you want to tell pile 1? What should they expect from the unexpected? We have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Okay, so be mindful of that. Someone's being a turkey. No turkeys were harmed in this video. And we have Coins. Money will be coming to you. You guys, that's incredible. And the back of your deck here is Pineapple Reconciliation. Not to say that this past person that you're letting go of is like going to be coming back into your life, because you should be letting go. But what I'm saying is, like, I feel like this is like let bygones be let bygones be bygones, you know, like not holding that negativity in your life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the pineapple here is saying, like making amends. And not to say that you're in the wrong, but like releasing that negativity. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But that is where I'm going to leave your reading, pile 1. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a green heart emoji so I know you're from pile 1. Let me know how you guys enjoyed this. I love talking story with you in the comment section, so let me know. And I would love it if you guys subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love you guys so much. Have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye. What's up, pile 2? If you chose the orange Narwhal and or the Essential Tarot, welcome to your reading. I'm going to put your Narwhal here. I don't know why I started off with this pile and I hear that Rihanna song, Lift Me Up. Every once in a while that song pops into my head just randomly, but so I usually dismiss it. But like your pile, just I keep hearing it over and over and over. So please take it if it resonates. You know, if that song is special for somebody or if it has meaning for somebody, definitely look into that. But I feel like you guys are being heavily supported, heavily guided, heavily surrounded by people in your life, especially like loved ones, you know, whether it be family, friends. You know, when I say family, it doesn't necessarily mean blood, but like, you know, chosen family, definitely. I just feel like there's a lot of like love here, so much love. I don't know, there it just feels like love and support and just guidance around you, protection. And it's really interesting because orange doesn't usually give me that vibe, you know, but like when I think of orange, it's a sacral energy, which is like sensuality, pleasure, oh excuse me, so sorry, passion and creativity, that, you know, the sacral chakra. So I'm definitely that maybe this is something that you could be healing right now, your sacral chakra energy, and that's the unexpected change coming towards you, is like highlighting that area of your you know, your chakras, cut the deck here, and there is the, what is that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of swords. So yeah, maybe this time of healing, you know, that time is ending, and now you're having compassion for yourself and the person that maybe hurt you. You know, it's like this period of pain and grief and sorrow, and just, it's ending, and now it's time for you to move forward towards something greater. You know, it's like being appreciative of the people. Look, even on the side, it's the 10 of Wands. It's like that period is ending, and now we're moving towards something even greater, something great, something more fulfilling, something that's just full of great things. I feel like that's what I keep hearing, full of great things. How to, wow. Ooh, we have the 2 of Wands here. What is the next unexpected change coming in for pile 2? We have the Knight of Swords reversed. What's the next unexpected change coming in for pile 2, please? Okay, we'll take this one. 8 of Pentacles. I also have this one popping. 3 of Pentacles. What's the next unexpected change coming towards pile 2, please? That was like a weird shuffle. The back of your deck is, what is this? 3 of Wands. Right? Yeah, 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. Lots of 3s. Pile 2. So 3 is the number of creativity, like what we were talking about earlier. With the sacral chakra energy, creativity. However, the 3 here is reversed, so maybe we're experiencing some blockages, some delays here with the 3 of Wands reversed at the back. Maybe some stagnancy, a little feeling stuck, right? Like we're like, when is this happening? It feels like a delay here. Like what is this change? When is it coming? It's almost like looking towards the horizon, like when is the sun going to rise? Like, I'm waiting. Come on. I woke up early. It's when's it happening? Let's go. Let's go. You know, I want the day to start. But with the 2 of Wands here, the Knight of Swords reverse, it's like almost like you want to do something, you want something to pop off, and you want this new cycle to happen, but you just don't know really what actions to be taking. You know, it's like this, you need to have it's like perfection, you know, you want to make sure everything is perfect, so that's causing you to like freeze and not really move forward in this and take action towards whatever this is. And the unexpected change here is like having people come towards you and help you and encourage you, and I feel like you're being supported and encouraged, and people may come towards you to help and collaborate with you in order for you to be able to take action towards whatever this is, so that you don't have to feel like it needs to be perfect. Like these people will come around you and support you and be like, hey, you know, nothing is perfect, you know, everything's going to be just fine, and really help you to see that as you progress, as you work on things, as you just take action, period, you know, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to learn from them. And as you do, you'll get better and better. And that's how perfection comes. That's how mastery comes. Is the more you do something, the more you create something, the more you create a pentacle, this coin here, that's here, the more you do it, the better you get at it, the easier it becomes, more efficient you are, and the more you perfect your craft, you know. And so with the Empress coming out here, it's like nourishing and you know, getting better at, it's like a farmer. It's like, why am I having such a difficult time here? Let's not use a farmer reference. Let's use like a baker reference, because that's what I'm seeing, like cookies. So when you bake a batch of cookies and you have to make, you know, the pretty kind where you have to like ice them and make them all fancy, and like you get really good and efficient at doing it rather than going like start to finish on one cookie at a time. You get really efficient at having a system where you do all of the outlines for a certain thing on every single cookie, and then you go back over on each cookie and you do all the filling on each cookie, and then you go back and do the details on each cookie, and then that's your system. You get better and better, and you're able to pop them out in batches so much quicker and so much easier and more efficient, and then you just have a system of perfection and you get better. And because of that, you're able to batch out these cookies in such a way that people are like, oh my gosh, these are so great, they look amazing, and you know, they're not that expensive because you're able to get it down pat where it's like, because they don't take you as much time as they used to, because you've practiced it enough where, you know, it doesn't take you that much time, the cost of goods are not that much, you're able to bring the cost down and compete well with other bakeries that people are like, these look great, they taste amazing, and they're not super expensive. I want to keep coming back and supporting this bakery. And so because you've done the work and you did, you know, practice, and you really like, what's the word, invested in yourself and in your craft, you know, you're seeing the return on your investment, and thus all of these things are now going to flourish. You know, you're stepping into the Empress energy in which your investments are paying off, you know what I mean? And so I hope that's making sense. I hope that's a good like example to give you guys. Another example is like, for example, when I started doing YouTube videos, it took me forever to like film and prepare and edit a video. I'm not gonna lie, it still takes me some time, but nowhere near as long as it did when I first started. I will tell you, it took me like an entire day to do just one thing, because I would take the whole day to prepare, to film, and then I would spend the whole day editing also the next day. And now I have a system where I understand how to edit now. I understand when I prepare, I don't need to like worry about every single thing, every single detail. I just let things flow. And now I understand how the editing process works on my computer and stuff. So because I've practiced and I've done it over and over, it got more efficient, and I understood what I needed to do. And now it's like streamlined, if that makes sense. And like, I don't have to spend as long. I don't have to, you know, spend hours on end doing something. Don't get me wrong, this still takes a lot of time and stuff, a lot of energy, but nowhere near as long as when I first started. So with practice, with patience, with effort, it's going to pay off. It feels like the unexpected change coming in is like you planning and not getting so caught up in the details of the how, and caught up in like, what if people don't like it? What if, you know, it has to be perfect the very first time? It really, really doesn't, you know. And I feel like you're getting the support from everybody that, you know, it's okay to make mistakes the first time. You're learning in the process. That's how you grow. That's how you get better. That's how you improve. And I feel like that's part of the process, you know, the unexpected change. But let's get more details, because I feel like that's kind of like, I guess, skimming the top of like what the unexpected change is. But what else can Spirit tell us? Let's get more clarity on this. Like, how did I word it for pile one? I didn't do that. So let's bring out your oracle cards here that I pre-shuffled that tell us more about the unexpected change. Okay, so we have 20 under my umbrella. I'm hearing the Rihanna song. Oh, it's Rihanna again. So Rihanna might hold significance for you guys. Ella, Ella. Okay, anyways, I won't sing it. 4, great and full. Which I really like this a lot, you guys. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, which it's Pisces season. Now, we just had a full moon in Pisces, I think. Actually, I might be wrong. I think it was a new moon. Sacred cycles, which moon cycles might be very significant. Actually, I love this for you guys. Cycles, great and full. Pile 2. It feels like the thing that I can tell you most about your unexpected, your next the unexpected change coming in towards you is that you don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like worrying that there won't be enough, worrying that something's not going to pop off, worrying that then, you know, is this manifestation going to come in for me? When is this going to come into fruition? Will I get the job? Will this person come in for me? When will this pain go away? That sort of energy. You know, it's like you don't have to worry, because like just like the moon, you know, we all go through phases, but little do you know, just because you look up in the sky and the moon doesn't look like it's there, it actually is. You know what I'm saying? And just like you are still great and full, like the moon. You know, it's just the cycles of it. It's just the way the sun shines and reflects that moonlight when it's shining up in the sky. I hope that makes sense when I say it, because it made sense in my head. But like, you have more than enough, and like there's so much support and love around you. And maybe this is a reminder for those of you who need reminding. And again, this is just me bringing the message, in which there might be somebody who's trying to reach out and be there for you and be your person who climbs up on you and is not afraid to take your, you know, your shit, you know, from you. Or like if you're being this, you know, this person here, they're not afraid to climb up on this big bird and get bit by the beak or anything like that, because they're going to climb up and support the bird, and they're not worried about that tiny umbrella not covering themselves and the bird from the rain. You know, they think there's enough, and there is. You know, they're not worried about it. And so that's kind of what this card talks about, is like there's more than enough, and this person is here to support you for that. They're here to be there for you, and they're here to give you their compassion and their friendship and their protection. They're not afraid of you they're not afraid of your bite, if that makes sense. And like, I think like with the story of that is like, when you are also appreciative of the things around you rather than looking at the things that went wrong, you know. And I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but this again is kind of like a gentle reminder of like, rather than looking at when is this happening for me, when can I expect this, when, you know, start looking at all the things that you have. Start looking at all the things that are going great for you. Start being appreciative of, you know, like, oh, I'm so glad that, you know, when I woke up today, the sun was shining. You know, just the littlest things that made you content, that made you smile, that brought you a little bit of joy, you know. Maybe like your friend left you a little note that made you smile, or sent you a reel or a TikTok that made you laugh, you know, because they thought of you. That's so sweet, right? And like, somebody bought you coffee when they didn't have to do that, or they asked you like, oh, I'm going to go run and get lunch, do you want me to pick you up something too, so you don't have to leave your desk? Like, that's so thoughtful, right? Those little things, those little acts of kindness and thoughtfulness and consciousness, it's like, those are the little things that you are being called to be grateful. There's a play on words here. Grateful for. Practice the gratitude, you know, and there's always enough for you, and know that you are enough and you're being fulfilled every single day. And this is going to bring you and open up this huge flood of abundance. And I actually am being called to share with you, like the other day I saw something on, I think it was TikTok, where we're always like, not we all, I don't want to group everybody, because I'm always getting like nailed by this one person who comments and they're like, no, we're not, it's not everybody, blah blah blah. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. Generally, a lot of people manifest abundance, right? Abundance. And when I ask the question, what is abundance to you? A lot of people typically answer money, right? However, it's not. Abundance is a huge amount of something, and that could be anything. That could be anything, literally anything. An abundant amount of what? That we need to be more specific. And we need to start being grateful and appreciative to the things that we have in abundance, and thus the abundance that we are trying to manifest, which is money, wealth, material things, will start to flow in. So for instance, we need to be appreciative of, like, let's say you have an abundance of time with your dog at home in the morning before you leave for work. I'm grateful for the abundance of time that I have with my dog in the morning before I leave for work. Uninterrupted time. Great. Start saying it every single day and genuinely mean it. I'm grateful for the abundance of deep friendship that I have with my best friend who I've known for X amount of years. That never strays despite not seeing each other for weeks on end, and we pick up right where we left off. You know what I mean? Those things add up, and they really will start to lead to you seeing more abundance flow in. And so I know I'm going on the tangent, but these are going to start to add up and lead you to the abundant things that you are trying to manifest in your life. 4 is the number of manifestation. It's the number of structure, foundation, home, practicality, which is this balance, spirituality, and practicality, which I feel like is calling you to balance in that when you are manifesting whatever you're manifesting. And I know this first part we talked about planning and not being frozen and taking action because we're so worried about the how. And like the same with manifesting, you know, don't worry about the how, act as if. And I feel like that is almost like a cue for you to just step into it. Just don't worry about doing, do it. I mean, don't worry about how to do, just start showing up as if it's already happening. And don't worry about how perfect it looks or how perfect it's going to be, because you'll start picking it up along the way. Sacred cycles, you know, we might be like going through the cycles and learning, and we'll practice, and practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? So what else can Spirit tell us about this? Did that flip out? No. What else can they tell us about this change? We have this 4 of Cups. What else can you tell us about this? The 9 of Wands. Will it fit if I do that? Not really. But it's fine. We can do that. Okay. What else can you tell us about this unexpected change coming for pile 2? Whoa. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords, which is interesting. What else can you tell us about this unexpected change coming towards pile 2? We have the Ace of Cups reversed. What else can you tell us about this unexpected change coming towards pile 2? And the 3 of Wands in the upright this time. On the back of your deck, we have the Lovers reversed. Okay. Okay, pile 2. So as far as this change coming towards you, I do feel like this is definitely having to do with your manifestation. With the 4 of Cups coming here, the 9 of Wands, it's like, don't give up, you know, don't give up on this manifestation coming towards you, and don't allow your fears and anxieties to cripple you and to keep you frozen here. You know, don't allow it to keep you frozen. Don't allow it to, don't allow it to keep you like from moving forward and practicing what it is that you are trying to attain, trying to go for. You know, with the snake here wrapped around the heart, I feel like these fears and anxieties and what it is that you're trying to do, I feel like this can really help to transform you. This can really help to awaken things inside of you as well. And when we confront our fears, when we confront our anxieties and see where it really stems from, not to say that they're going to fully go away or anything, but rather than like avoiding them, rather than just saying like it's always there, I've always had this, you know. And of course, I'm saying fear and anxiety and depression is real, and I'm not a medical professional in any way. I'm somebody who suffers from anxiety, and I've dealt with depression before. So this is not me minimizing in any way. And please seek the proper help should you need it. But this is me also saying that when it comes to certain doubts, self-doubt and self-deprecation, things that keep you frozen from stepping out of your comfort zone, from going after your dreams, or feeling like you're unworthy of, you know, going after something, or choosing yourself, or feeling like you're unloved, things like that, feeling like you're not worthy of love. That is something that I feel like you're coming to terms with, loving yourself with this Ace of Cups in reverse here, and even the Lovers in reverse at the back, is really going to help you to transform, balance spirituality and practicality, realizing that you are enough all on your own. You don't need anybody to validate you. You don't need your boss. You don't need your coworkers. You don't need your peers. You don't need a partner to validate you in any such way. Your spirit team, your higher self, is so freaking proud of you. I'm so freaking proud of you. You're freaking amazing. You're badass. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're strong. You're absolutely so capable and so worthy of all of these things. And you just have to realize, do not give up with this Nine of Wands here. We all have cycles of when we shine and we are so full and whole, and when we feel like we are not seen. Just like the moon. And just like the moon, we are still there. And you know what's really crazy? When the moon is like not there, it's called a new moon, right? That's when people are meant to manifest, because that's when it's the most powerful. When the moon is full and bright in the sky, that's when people are meant to write things down that they want to release and let go of, when they can see the moon. And isn't that crazy? Because like when I think of manifestation, I think of like, wow, that's like wish fulfillment, like I wish upon a star kind of thing. And when I think of releasing things, I'm like, oh, okay, it's like negative things that I want to let go of, you know, like traumas and fears and stuff that I want to let go of. So I typically am not as excited when the moon is full, you know, because I'm thinking about all the things that I'm like, oh, I have to like do some shadow work again, and it comes up. And I'm not saying like shadow work is bad or it sucks or anything. It's just like I'm not as excited as I am when it comes to manifesting, you know. I want to just highlight to you that when the moon is not visible, it's exciting. Sometimes it's exciting not being visible, and it's more powerful. You know what I mean? Step into your right, step into your power. But because I want to highlight, and I hope it's making sense in the way that I'm coming across, that like you're so powerful. Even when you think you're not being seen, you're still being seen. You know what I'm saying? You're still being like given the love and the attention and the grace, and I don't even know what the right word is, but like, do you know what I mean? Like when people can't see the moon, when it's a new moon, it's like all of this greatness comes out of people because they're trying to manifest things. It's the same way with you, you know, even though you don't feel seen. I hope that makes sense. With the Three of Wands here, it's like focusing on your self-love, and because you're having so many people who have your back, so many people who are supporting you during this time, and you realizing like this unexpected change is you having more compassion for yourself, because you realize like there are people who love and support you, and not because you need the validation, not because you need that outside support, but because you see that even at your darkest times, you're not alone. And I think that this change is like a shift in your perspective and seeing just how much abundance you already have in your life. And once you see that, like all of these other things are just going to start to shift. You're going to start to see how worthy you are, how beautiful you are, how incredible you are, how handsome you are, how much you deserve. And look at this, you have the Five of Cups at the back of that. You're going to let go of those spilled cups, and look at how the hands here, it's so different from typical Five of Cups cards. Normally the person is like dwelling over the spilled cups, but here the person is holding the cups that they still have. You're really appreciating the cups that you have. You're like, I don't care that those cups spilled over. I'm so lucky that I still have these two cups here, that they're so full, and I'm so grateful that I still have them. And I'm so lucky that I have these people. Those cups that spilled over, I wasn't meant to have them. They were probably poison. They were probably spoiled milk. You know, I don't need that. I'm so freaking blessed that those cups spilled over, that I don't have to deal with like stomach issues from drinking that spoiled milk. And like, look, what is this behind? 7 of Pentacles reverse. You no longer feel this impatience. You know, you have more patience in your life for the things that are coming towards you, because slowly but surely these things are going to start to blossom and pop off for you. You know, because you're seeing the things that you are appreciative of, and you're like, wow. And then more things are flooding in towards you. That abundance, that flood that we talked about. You know, you're no longer feeling discontent anymore with the Sun in reverse. It's like you're letting go of that. And what is this? The Devil reverse. Letting go, doing your shadow work, coming to terms with the things that, you know, that we talked about when it comes to that transformation. There's that same snake there. It's like doing that shadow work and allowing your anxieties and your fears and your doubts to be something that strengthens you, to like come to terms and face your fears and really start to let go of that and like face it and see like, why am I feeling this way? And turning that to self-love instead, choosing to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And the 4 of Swords, turning that to rest. Look at the snake again. Having your rest, allowing yourself to have that peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of soul. I really feel like this is great energy for you guys. Pile 2. There's so much 3 and 4 energy that came through just now. So growth, creativity, group, like harmony, connection type of energy, like not just connection, like, but group connection. So like friendships in particular, like community type friendships, and like your manifestations. I feel like they are going to be coming in as soon as you start to really appreciate everything that you have around you already. You know what I mean? Switching your mindset from lack to abundant. But we're going to finish off with these tea leaf cards. Normally I break them up into 3, but I'm feeling spicy, so we'll do 2. Whoa. Okay, what can pile 2? That was quick. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. And I feel like that's this friend who's covering you with the umbrella. I also have kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, plan ahead rather than like not. I don't know how to explain that. Did I get 3 for everybody? Frying pan, trouble, accusation. So be careful of that. And then the back of your deck with desk, pay attention to your work. Okay, and then what else do you want to tell pile 2? We have casket. Someone is going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Yeah, and that's what we talked about earlier, is like letting go of that. Oh my gosh, it's way too much. Letting go of that, the end of that situation, that 10 of wands that we cut, the 10 of swords. Was it the swords? With barrow, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah. So like, again, switching that mindset to from lack to abundant. That was kind of too much. One more, please. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. And then in the back we have candle, you will be shown the way. So pile 2, I definitely feel like this is just about you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And like, beautiful things are coming towards you. Switching that mindset is really going to make a huge difference. I also feel called to like do this. Oh, guaranteed success star. So I really love that for you guys. But yes, that is where I'm going to leave your reading, pile 2. Thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I appreciate you guys so much. I hope this brought you some insight and some love, and helped you plan ahead for this unexpected change and brought you, yeah, how to handle this unexpected change. You know what I mean? How to better prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please go ahead and smash the like button and leave like an orange heart emoji so I know you're from pile 2. Let me know what you guys think, how you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it if you subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. And I'll be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye! What's up, pile 3? If you chose the blue narwhal and or the Tarot of the Divine, welcome to your reading. I don't know, I have very excited energy right now coming into your reading. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys are excited. It feels super different from pile 2. Pile 2 is kind of heavy, not gonna lie. So pile 2 might actually hate me after their reading, and I'm kind of scared to upload pile 2. So if you're from pile 2 and you're watching a different reading, I apologize, because that was kind of crazy. That might be for a very select group of people. I don't even know. That was intense for me. After I filmed that, I was like, I needed a break. I needed some sage. I needed some Palo Santo, and I just, yeah. I wouldn't be excited if I were pile 2. So like, I would be like, just like, I'm kind of scared. But sometimes, like, I think it's important for me to just recognize that, like, I treat you guys as my friends, and like, if you guys were like my friend sitting in front of me, I would want you to know the truth and not like sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to ever give you just like what you want to hear, and like you be blindsided. You know what I'm saying? I always want to just deliver the truth, and I try to definitely do it in a kind way. I never try to be like, oh my god, you know, like just bluntly, but like definitely I feel like I have to give you guys what I feel come through and what I see come through, and not sugarcoat it in a way that, you know, I have to make it like what you guys want to hear, and it all be like every reading is a rainbows and butterflies reading, because it's not what it is, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys feel so different from pile 2, so it feels nice coming back in after my little break. Oh, look at that, you guys. 2 cups. Wow. Okay. Look at you, pile 3. Okay. By the way, I just want to say thank you for being here. I don't know that I said that in every single group, but thank you guys for being here with me. We also have the 4 of Cups. Ew. Oh gosh. Here I go. Dropping cards, guys. One sec. Okay. Okay. 10 of Cups. What's 6 of Wands? What is happening? Pile 3. Say what? What's happening for pile 3? What's the next unexpected change? The Hanged Man reverse. Okay, the back of your deck is the Star. Wow. Yo. Hey, yo, Sean. You, Mr. Kingston. I don't know why that song's coming up. What song is that? Da-dee, 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 love, love. I don't know what song that is. If I pop it on the screen, if I remember, I'll pop it on the screen. As always, you guys. Also, don't mind the nail. It's I'm getting them done on Sunday. So, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay. Pile 3, I mean, like, hello. The next unexpected change looks like something great. I mean, this looks like happiness. This looks like I hear I'm the motherfucking star born. Okay, stop. Just tell me stop, Chris. Shut up. Okay, sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but you guys know I'm a nerd. Anyways, pile 3, you guys are literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you guys are the best pile of the piles. I mean, the next unexpected change is like legit happiness. I mean, do I even need to go further? This is crazy. Can you just tell by looking at your cards that this is amazing? Do I need to go into it? Like, whew. Okay, let me just collect my thoughts here because there's a lot of flooding. Whew. Okay, pile 3. It almost feels like, I feel like I reference this every single time I channel, and I feel kind of guilty when I do that, but if it comes through, it comes through. You guys might be my pile that every single time I channel, I reference The Greatest Showman, because literally this is like, that's what I'm hearing. A million dreams, rewrite the stars. It's like you guys manifested this amazing thing. You're manifesting this like dream love, this dream life, and it's happening. I feel like it's coming in. You are the star. You're being the star, whether it be the star of your own life or the star of somebody else's eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are that. You are that. It feels like you guys had to be the maybe you guys had to be like the more masculine figure of your life for quite some time. Like you guys had to be the divine masculine for yourself for quite some time before you could find somebody that you could trust enough to let go of that energy in order for you to step into your divine feminine energy. And now it's like you can, you know what I mean? It feels like that, or vice versa. So like if you felt like you had to hold that space for being your divine feminine energy, then you guys would, you know, hold that space until you felt like you could find someone who could hold that space for you, and you could step into that divine masculine role. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's making sense. If you know, you know. But like with the 2 of Cups here and the 4 of Cups, it's like you've been manifesting this happy family, this the whole shebang, like the happily ever after. You have these big dreams of, you know, having this soulmate love, having this dream life, not just soulmate love and dream life, but also like a happy family. You could already be with somebody and things have just been like, you know, and you wanting it to go further, wanting it to be revamped, wanting it to, you know, be almost like have that spark back into your life. I also feel like there's this energy too that you've been manifesting into your life, something like a change in the wind in terms of like who you are, like stepping into like figuring out like what it is that makes you light up and getting this recognition and this fame of some type with the 6 of Wands and the star here, you know, getting that recognition, whether it be like recognition in whatever field of work you're in, or quite literally fame, exactly that, you know, like fame, period. Getting that star quality, star energy, stepping into the main character, you know, just really being that for you, and understanding like you don't have to hide in the background, you don't have to fade into the backdrop anymore. You are the star of your own life, and you're fucking owning it this year. It's like now it's happening. Of course this is the timeless reading, but whenever this finds you, it's meant to find you, right? But like if you're watching this at the time of upload, this is the year. It's happening right now. It's happening now. And like the Hanged Man here in the reverse, it's like you're no longer just pausing and surrendering. It's like it's happening now, and you are not just sitting back and letting it happen. It's like you're stepping into that energy and you're like, hey, I'm here, let's go. You're ready to take it all in. You know, you're not letting other people control it anymore. You're just taking it in. And I feel like that's the energy of the change that's coming towards you. The change, the unexpected change. It's like it's coming. Be ready. Let's go. You've been manifesting this. No more sitting out on the sidelines and missing out on opportunities because you feel like you're not worthy of it, because you feel like, you know, other people are better suited for the job. No, it's you. Because you feel like there's someone better for this other person. No, it's you. It's you. Okay? It is you, baby. Okay. let's get your pre-shuffled oracles because I'm so excited. I feel like your reading might be the quickest because it's like not that like it's crazy, but it's not. It's like a different kind of crazy. Makes sense. I was gonna just flip it out the other way. That's how excited I am. With number 26 transformation. I love this. Look how cute. Butterfly. 30. Wow. Look at this. Wish upon a star. I'm hearing that song. Wish upon a star. I can't sing for shit, but is it 30 or 39? 39. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Blue energy. Wow. Look at how much blue, guys. And pink is so divine too. And lastly, seeking. Okay, I'll explain in a second why I got excited, because I heard something. My guide was like, what you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. Say it every single day. You guys are seriously transforming. Literally, it's this the process of transformation. You are just stepping into this. Are you who you want to be? Are you who you would like to be? Because if not, like, what part of you can you step into, or what can you do to transform just the smallest part of yourself to already be there, to already act as if this is unfolding, because this is the change, that unexpected change that's going to happen. But how can you just already tap into it like it's here now? Like it's here now, to bring it forward closer, faster, you know what I mean? The personal issue that reaches resolution, I feel like this is definitely emotional, definitely something tied to the heart, especially since it's Cancer energy. Blue blue giving me the vibe of like throat chakra, communication, also love. People don't realize throat chakra is tied to love a little bit, expressing your love, expressing creativity and what inspires you, you know, using your throat chakra. So there is that kind of here hinted as well. I think like you expressing and communicating what it is that you are seeking is a huge thing that is coming through also. So I think that with the Wish Upon a Star card is just you putting out that intention into the world, what it is that you desire. It's like the same energy here, wishing upon this star, you know. I think that's so cool. Trusting that your dreams can become a reality, and that they will become a reality, you know. Manifest and then live as if it's already true. Don't get stuck on the how energy. And that's kind of something that I brought up in pile 2, which is really interesting. Don't get stuck on how it's going to happen. Just trust that it's going to. Trust that it's going to happen the way it's meant to. Just start acting as if it's happening. Seek and you will find, you know. Or trust, actually that's not really how I wanted to word that. It's like, trust that what you seek is seeking you, and like get curious about like what it is that interests you. Does that make sense? I actually want to read this because I'm not able to like put into words properly the way this booklet does so eloquently. So one second. Okay, you guys. You are a soul in a human body residing in this realm of existence for the lifespan of the physical and biological vessel that was provided to you. Walking the path of this current human life is akin to journeying through a labyrinth, which is this. Life can be seen as a maze with twists, turns, and dead ends. In a maze, one is seeking to find the center of it and then finding their way out of it. In life, however, we are seeking to find our way through it with meaning and purpose. What are you choosing to seek during your time encapsulated within this body and on this planet? Recall upon past lives here on Earth and in other dimensions regarding the labyrinths you have traveled before. Your soul does not forget any of its past pilgrimages. Use this past knowledge to better grasp the layout of the labyrinth that is being presented to you in this lifetime. Think and meditate on what it is you are seeking. Is it enlightenment? Is it answers to questions you already have? Are you seeking happiness? Are you wanting to find sovereignty for yourself? Perhaps you are seeking something new, and perhaps you are continuing the work you began in another life. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful in terms of how they explain that card, and I could not better explain it myself, honestly. But you guys, I feel like to wrap that up, this is about you really asking yourself, when you make these wishes, when you wish upon a star, really dig deep. What is it? Don't go so shallow as to be like, oh, I wish I were, you know, I wish I were rich. You know, like, what is it really that's calling your soul? What, dive really deep. You know, what's calling to you? What's going to really deeply fulfill you? Because at a certain point, money's just money, and money can be made. You know, and I definitely understand that money can help solve so many problems, right? But, and as a wise man once said, more money, more problems. So that is something to really think about, because I do feel like there is something here with the unexpected change coming towards you. This has more than, you know, it goes deeper than money. It goes deeper. It goes into like a more emotional fulfillment and a more soul level fulfillment as far as like what's coming towards you. This transformation is like on a soul level as to like calling towards you what it is inside. She's even pointing towards like the center of her chest when it comes to like her transformation inside of her. And I feel like it's calling you to really recognize that, to speed this up, to bring this towards you, and to overcome what this is. But let's draw a little more cards to see. To get a little more information. What can you tell us with Temperance? What can you tell us about this unexpected change coming? The Fool. What can you tell us about this unexpected change coming for pile 2, 3? The World reversed. What can you tell us about this unexpected change coming for pile 3? Page of Wands. What can you tell us about this unexpected change coming? The Lovers. On the back of your deck is the Emperor. It's almost like I'm hearing Ariel, part of your world, especially with this Fool card here. I don't typically even realize that, but this card really reminds me of her, like singing that song, and she climbs on the rock and she's like, part of your world. But seriously, I feel like that's what it is, like wanting to be a part of something more, because you are not really fulfilled by where you are. Like, you want something else, something greater, something bigger, something like that, you know? Even this card here, like, look, the mermaid's here, and it's like interesting. I do kind of feel like for some of you, not all of you, this could be a past life thing that you have unfinished business with, that you're coming back into this lifetime to finish. With the World reversed, personal issue reaches resolution, and seeking the transformation wish upon a star. It's like you're coming back to finish it up this time around. So again, take that only if it resonates, because I do feel like that's very specific. However, with this unexpected change, it's like you're ready to take the risk, right? You're ready to, it's like you're ready to step into this new energy and let go of the things that have been like maybe holding you back previously from attaining this. Maybe you felt really restricted by certain things when it comes to this new era, this new chapter, this new book, this new life that you are stepping into, this transformation. And it almost feels like you couldn't truly be yourself before, you know, stepping into your main character energy. Sometimes we maybe have felt really held back in many ways. You know, I told you how much it really reminded me, your reading really reminded me of The Greatest Showman. And so many of the characters in there had to hide so much of their lives because, you know, they were deemed as like misfits, you know? They were deemed as like hideous or monstrous. And that you guys are quite the opposite, you know? Those characters are quite the opposite. They're remarkable, they're extraordinary, they're incredible, they're magical, and exactly you guys are too, pile 3. You guys are all of those things, and now you're stepping into this new era, this new magical era of being like the main character, the star of the show, the thing that everybody wants to see, because you guys are absolutely incredible and magical and beautiful and talented, and just stepping into this calling that you have, this amazingness, this carefree spirit of stepping into your authentic self and being free. You know, who cares if you have a mermaid tail? Who cares if you have a beard and you're a woman? You know what I mean? You're the bearded lady who can sing like crazy. That's insane. And it's like, that's what makes you that much more beautiful. You know, who cares if you're an elven woman? You know what I mean? Like, who cares if you have butterflies attached to your body, even though you're supposed to be technically a human? Like, that's what makes you so unique and special and magical. You're not like a mere muggle. You know what I mean? That's incredible. Who wants to be a mere muggle? Not me. And like, you're in this carefree era, stepping into your soul's purpose. You found your calling. You feel like you're in like your soul's alignment. And it's like, you're at the cusp of this. It's time to like say goodbye to the old chapter and step into the new. You know, it's like sometimes we have to like, in order for us to like fully step into it, it's really hard to say goodbye to that part of ourselves, that part of our lives that we've held on to for so long, and it's been a part of our lives. It's all we know. You know what I mean? It's difficult sometimes, and as crazy as it sounds, like, you know, it should be liberating and it should be easy, but it's not. You know, I get it. And like, this is just about being in alignment and falling in love with ourselves and choosing to be in alignment with ourselves and the path that we wish to take, and choosing to fall in love with our lives and choosing to fall in love with our soulmates and our happy endings and our soul's purpose, and take back the power in our lives and step into our authentic authority and just be that conqueror of our lives, you know, and really see that we have all that we need within us to do what it is. And this unexpected change has to do with that. You stepping in and like being able to let go. You don't need to close the door completely, but you need to step through the doorway and keep walking, and the door will close itself, you know. And you are just doing absolutely amazing things. Stepping into this light, stepping into this new era, this new chapter, this new book, you know, being you, shedding that skin and just allowing yourself to feel free and be yourself. It's going to be so liberating and so freeing and so like exciting and scary at the same time. I get it. It is. And I'm just excited for you, pile 3. It's so, I'm just excited. I can't. I'm excited for you. I hope you're excited, and I love it. I love you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here for this, and I get it. I get it. I know it's scary, and like, I know it's like, yeah, so especially when you don't have necessarily people in your life to really lean on for support and encouragement and things like that. And that's why I kind of wanted to start this channel. I never felt like I fit in anywhere, you know. I always clung to, you know, wanting to be a part of something, and honestly, it's really easy to just fall into things because you want to be a part of something. You want to fit in somewhere. You want to be accepted. You want to be validated. You want to be loved. And you want to be, you know, somebody somewhere. And like, you just never truly feel like you are. You have to be somebody else in order to feel that way. And at the end of the day, you don't find peace or contentment or happiness there because you're not yourself, you know? And so we here are the home of the misfits, and I say that with the most love in my heart, and I love it here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Power to the misfits, and the muggles can kick rocks. And I say that with the most love and all of that. You guys know what I mean, right? Don't let the muggles get you down. So we're going to close up with these tea leaf cards, okay? So let's get you some pile 3. So let's get you your tea leaf cards, pile 3. What? Ladder, climbing towards success, and that you definitely are, pile 3. Let's get you a couple more. It's too many at once. What can pile 3 expect? Or like unexpected expectations. How do you word that? Okay, July. Something in July. Okay. Oh, and boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Okay, and the back of your deck here we have goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yes, I'm so excited for you guys, pile 3. Like, the excitement. I can't make too much noise, but you guys know. Pile 3. What can pile 3 expect? Oh my gosh. Like, clearly I'm terrible at this. What can pile 3 expect? Wow. Table. Hard work ahead. Okay. We're not afraid of hard work, are we? Not to say that hard work is necessary in order for you to have success, but muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. Beware of that. Lastly, we have dark man. Take these with a grain of salt because these people cards in here are kind of odd. Dealing a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair, and it could be even you. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So could be someone who is also the year of the rooster, which is actually, oh my gosh, what year is the rooster? 1945. Oh my god. Okay, I can do this. 1945, 57, 69, 81, 93, 05, 17. So take those if it resonates. I think 2017 is way too young to be watching YouTube. Okay, but yeah, I'll pop it on the screen anyway. But yes, that is what I have for you guys, pile 3. I'm so excited for you guys for your next unexpected change coming towards you. How do you like that voice crack? But yes, I'm so excited, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this brought you some clarity, some something for you guys to expect and like gear up for and things like that. And yes, let me know with a blue heart emoji of some kind, so I know you're from pile 3. Smash the like button, comment down below so I know you're from pile 3. And yes, I would love it if you guys subscribed as well and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'll also be dropping my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!